Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy May 1st, a brand new month. 4 months, 1/3 of the year done. And here we are for our daily dose of success God's way. I'm Erin Harrigan, your Hustle with Heart coach, helping everyone attain results for total health through Arbonne and helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth. So you might think this is kind of a funny title for our daily dose this morning, letting the fruit shine through. But this is really about the fruit of the Spirit. Hey, Kara. And I'm tagged every morning by my friend Wynn. Shout out to Wynn Briscoe in a biblical post. And this morning's really reached and touched my heart and my mind. So it really kind of challenged me to think about, how am I letting the fruit of the Spirit, the fruit that the Holy Spirit has given me because of my relationship with Christ, how do I let that shine in my business? And I just want to read you some of what this says. It says, "The world is filled with selfishness and hatred, but you belong to me and not to the world. When you become one with me, when we abide in him, when we are aligned to his calling," which is exactly what I coach about, "your attitudes will reflect my heart and not yours. The fruit of my Spirit will be evident in all that you are and all that you do." And this relates to Galatians 5:22 and 23, which says, "The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, long-suffering, with patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such there is no law." And I just want to bookend this with what Dr. Charles Stanley says, if I can read it, because I don't have my glasses on this morning. What Dr. Charles Stanley says is that when we are in union with Christ, the Holy Spirit's primary responsibility is to produce his likeness in us. He teaches us how to be totally dependent on God. Now listen, first of all, I want to give a shout out to all my peeps who are in some kind of business where your business is tracked monthly, whether that's network marketing or whatever, because I know a lot of people get to month end and they're like, "I'm going to push it. I can do it." Ah. And yeah, you can. But how much are you also depending on the Lord to guide you in his will? For example, I was one client away from achieving a bonus yesterday. And at the end of each month, call me crazy, I'm like, "Lord, I've done what you've called me to do. If it is your will, show me who else to talk to." And at 2:00 yesterday, suddenly this client shows up, and it's a client of somebody in my organization. But because of that person earned a little extra. Actually, $75 is not a bad deal that she earned. And that pushed me over for my bonus. So my point is, how much are we really depending on him versus ourselves? But the other piece that Charles Stanley says is that we cannot produce these qualities, these fruits of the Spirit, on our own. When we are completely reliant upon the Lord and obey the promptings of his Spirit, these gifts flow from us and draw others to him. So that's my question, guys. Sorry, I got my flashlight on. How are you letting these fruits of the Spirit shine through? How are you letting this joy and faithfulness and kindness and patience and goodness and gentleness and self-control, how are you letting those shine through in your business? Because here's the deal. If you're just driving and striving and you're not showing these fruits of the Spirit, how many people do you think will really be drawn to you? And how many of the people that'll be drawn to you will really be the right people with whom you truly can lock arms and serve and change and make an impact in the kingdom, which is why God gave you the vehicle of your business in the first place. So as God-centered entrepreneurs, we just have to really tune into what those fruits of the Spirit are and make sure that we are showing those every single day and that we're leaning into him and aligning our results to his truth. So that's your daily dose for today. A few things. Get down below, comment. Kara, thank you for your comments. Share this with people you know. Secondly, get on over to our Success God's Way community. It's a community of like-minded entrepreneurs who are building business that honors God and serves his people. It's where we can encourage each other and lift each other up in the challenges of being a God-centered entrepreneur in an ungodly focused world. And then third, if you need some extra support walking this journey, maybe you need support walking the journey of health, because being healthy is being wealthy, and that is how you're able to make the impact that you need to make in the world. I would love to hold your hand through that with Arban. And if you need some help really walking this Success God's Way journey, or maybe you've hit a wall and you're just like, I need to get back to the joy in my business. I need to get back to my why. I need to put some intention around what I'm doing. And I need a coach who gets that can help me. Then let's have a conversation, because I'd love to be your Hustle with Heart coach. So have a great Wednesday. Have a great first day of May. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Daily Dose. See ya.